to cast. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget that I'm always open to feedback, as I'm quite new to the casting world. This is probably my first event that I'm doing. So yeah, thank you so much. Okay, game started. Land Madness, guys. Gurjaras against Franks. A classic one, right? I'm gonna try to stay as unbiased as possible, but I really do want Gurjaras to win this, as I am probably their biggest fan. And by fan, I totally do not mean Dirty Stiff Picker. So, yeah. Hamburgers, Resident Sleeper. Let's go. Okay. Okay, Miguel playing as Franks. Franks are pretty good on this map. There's a lot of berries. Wait. Wait a second. I get so... I get so confused by Miguel's berries next to the TC. Because I thought... Like, I was like, wait, I thought only Gujaras get berries next to their TC, but I guess that's how you start this map. Random AoE fan says that my feedback is that you have the best voice of AoE community. You are basically the female counterpart of Slam. Thank you so much. That's an amazing compliment. I do think there are better female voices out there, but thank you. Okay, so we are probably gonna see scouts fight in feudal, I would say. Could be favorable to Gujaras because they have a camel, right? That camel was nerfed and it's not as powerful as it used to be, right? Now I think it only has 20% bonus damage instead of 40, like their initial design. But it's still something, it's still powerful. In the same time, Franks have extra HP on their scouts. So it's gonna definitely be interesting. Later the game goes, no matter what people would say, I still think Franks are perfectly capable to face Gujaras or to counter them as well. We see Franks Gujaras, we are instantly thinking about knights and camels. But yeah, I think I think if the Frank player plays defensively with pikes and monks and just booms, the imp fight can get pretty intense with halb onager, with halb gunpowder. Yeah, exactly. And hello, Mr. Fluffy Bunny. The only problem is that Land Madness isn't the most boomy map, right? So, okay, Miguel is the first one to the next stage. 19 pop, and Winchester went a bit greedy, went 21 pop. That's great for him though. He's gonna have an eco boost. And he's starting to wall. Okay. Yep, stable down. Hello? Okay, I didn't see this stable. I swear I didn't. Okay. Miguel already sending his army forward. Already 2 spears on the field and an extra scout. trying to be annoying, but yeah. Vinch is there with the villagers. Oh, don't take some. Okay, yeah, he has his own defensive spear. Two, actually. And I so thought for a second that he's gonna take some massive damage on the camel, but I think he's just trying to bait it. In the meantime, he's trying to wall as well. Great job at doing that. He has one scout, but it's garrisoned for now. And Miguel is forward with 4 scouts. Just trying to be annoying. If those scouts get to the wood line, can get messy. Can get messy. Okay, he is backing up for now, but the spears are coming forward too. Um, that's a lot of spears from Vinch as well, but Miguel is just making a lot of army, and he's sending it all forward. There are 6 spears on the field and 5 scouts. That's a lot, and this wood line is not protected. He can get quite the kills. Like in this type of situations when they're already 6 scouts on the field, I love to see early forging. He has the wood for a blacksmith right now. He could use more farms, but yeah, a blacksmith is definitely what I would want to see from Miguel right now. I'm not sure if this is the approach that pro players go for, but I always like to see it. Okay, they're we're just seeing a spear fight and with camels and scouts as bait, and yeah, this is it. Miguel is already forcing a tower on Miguel's woodline, on Winchester's woodline. I'm sorry. He can't wall the lumber camp without making it super inefficient, because you see this cracked terrain, you cannot wall it. And Random AOE fan, thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, okay, Miguel found a villager here that they're gonna be able to snipe, and Kinder is here. I hope you guys can't hear him or it doesn't bother you too much, but he is happy that I'm home. As most of you know, I was gone and I just came back home 2 hours ago, and Kinder is so happy. Thank you, RP, for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. We do see a blacksmith down from Winchester earlier. There's a lot of army on the field from both of the players. Miguel has more though, and Miguel has a lot of spears and a lot of cav, and I really do want to see that forging. And now Kinder is in front of the monitor, and I don't see a whole lot. Okay. Yeah, you see, and now Winchester was forced to make that tower on the woodline, and now his gold is so unprotected. And Miguel is there with a lot of army, being annoying. It's okay, second stable from Vinch. Okay, and we see forging from Vinch. I honestly love that. I honestly love that. He is gonna be able to take some even fights here, even though Miguel's numbers are way superior. Forging is in already, and Miguel is gonna have to back off here. Miguel is gonna back off. And okay, in the same time, Miguel's resources are looking good. Like he's gonna be able to click up. I think that was his plan to be the one putting forward pressure, so he can click up, which he did exactly. But now Winchester invested a lot. We saw a second stable. We saw feudal age army, and we see feudal camels, guys. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Like, at least I don't think I've seen this before at pro level. Happy to see it. Okay. Miguel is finally getting forging for my life and soul, but those camels are not gonna be able to accomplish that, I think. Miguel already chopped his wood line quite a lot, and he's gonna be able to wall that without problem. Now he quick walled his gold. Those villagers are gonna be inefficient at some point. Yeah, like look at this villager, and that one is already not working. Okay, now he dropped something, and now he's not working again. Like let's just delete those. Okay, Vinch is getting wheelbarrow, and soon after this, he is gonna be able to click up. Yep, he clicked up. Those spears were able to make the camels go away. I guess you don't want to take a lot of damage on those camels, especially if you get camel rider afterwards. Wow, everyone's saying that great sound quality. What? No, it's just a new Windows update. So I guess that was a problem actually. But anyway, I'm happy to see that everyone was complaining about the sound problems. So yeah, great to hear that. Not the best of fights for Miguel. Vinch microed his army pretty well. He was able to snipe the scouts, but he took quite a damage on the camels. Yeah, in the meantime, Miguel is going for the boom approach, 2 TCs and a monastery. Okay, I like that. That's fine because you were up to castle first. You can afford some equal lead, right? He did get the pike upgrade, and exactly what I was saying at the beginning. The Frank player can just boom and defend with pikes and monks. And the Gujara players can't do anything unless he goes on stone, and Vinch is not on stone. He is putting down the second TC on the forward gold. He's gonna be able to protect it. I'm wondering where are those villagers going. Oh my god, those villagers were blocked by the spearmen there. Okay, that's funny. Okay, now those villagers are going to get stone. I'm guessing that's gonna be a forward TC. I like the TC. That's gonna be next to both stone and berries if he... Or is he just gonna put a mining camp? We'll see. In the meantime, addition of knights from Miguel. I'm sorry, addition of knight. And he's dead. Soon. Now, yes. Alright, yeah, TC there. Great TC spot. Really like it. I guess, yeah, that's a normal response from the Gujara player when he sees the opponent booming and defending with pikes, right? Army for map control from him, and then a forward castle to punish the boom, or even a defensive castle for some chakrams. Both are great approaches from from the Gujar player. He is adding some Shrivamsha, which I love absolutely. Even though there are a lot of people criticizing me when I'm adding Shrivamsha, I love those for raiding. Like they just don't die. Like they are super good to just dive the TCs, and even if I'm fully investing into camels, and Miguel is trying to put a TC, and if those Shrivamsha are gonna find that, not a TC, a castle, I'm sorry. But Miguel was on point, saw the Shrivamsha, and backed off with the villagers. The problem is that there was a hole in the wood line, and they are gonna be able to find some damage there. There are 3 monks there, ready for those Shrivamsha to convert those, and now those villagers are going forward again to place that castle. Okay, I don't mind that castle at all. Protects the stone. And in the meantime, we see a defensive castle from Vinch, and a third TC. I'm sorry, a fourth TC. It was just I missed this TC completely. I knew he already had 3, so I was just looking for it. Yeah, so 4TC against 4TC, though Miguel was booming a bit earlier, so he is ahead with 14 villagers. And apparently he is getting Sanctity, and he's gonna invest a bit into monks. In the meantime, Winchester is getting the Castle Age tech, which gives him food discount on military units. And look at this. Forward villagers from Miguel. I love that castle spot. Protects the gold, protects the stone, gives you map control, and a position to push from soon, because his resources are looking quite well. He still needs quite more farms, a couple more farms, but he's gonna be able to click up soon. He's sending more villagers to gold, putting a meal. Miguel is gonna be able to click up soon, guys, and yeah, that can be pretty problematic for Vinch. Vinch clicked fletching, but he cancelled it. I think he wanted, okay, second TC. So we are gonna see a couple of chakrams. We already have 5 on the field and producing. So yeah, those are gonna be great against Alps. As expected, Miguel clicked up. Miguel clicked up, and he has a forward castle and a good position to push from. Now, I do think that he needs a second castle. Just so, I don't know, he has a better defense of the army, of the traps, of everything. And he has fletching, and I love that. Yeah, he'll get it soon, exactly. He almost has the rest for it. Now he does have the rest for it, and he is... I would like to see it here, probably. Yeah, exactly. Great. Great castle spot. Okay, third stable from Vinch. I like Miguel's position right now. But Winchester is catching up on villagers, and he has more army. Now he sent those chakrams to raid. Okay. Well, whatever works for you. I would have sent some Shivamsha, I guess. Oh, look at those beautiful chakrams throwing burgers. Amazing mod. Shout out to S&M for that. Oh, now he's just sending them to into the castle fire, and Miguel has Botkin. Like that was great damage he made on those chakrams and ballistics. Yeah, I love that. I absolutely love that. Okay, another castle for from Vinch. He is on his way up to the next stage as well. He is getting the last armor on those chakrams. Fletching as well. And that's great for the castles and for the TCs. I love that he is healing the chakrams in the castles. But Miguel has the momentum right now. He has 2 traps out that are hitting the forward castle. And this one is aggressive. This one is super aggressive, and a Vinch can't stop that. I think. Can he though? Okay. That's a bit more safe. I think, like, what I would absolutely love is for Miguel to chop this wood, this straggler, and to place it here. That would have been great, I think. This forces Winchester to move out with those exposed villagers and to just move them on to farms, but this kind of messed with his economy. Vinch was able to snipe one trap. He is not gonna commit to the next ones because that's a lot of army from Miguel there. There were cavaliers, monks, just playing with camels under castle fire that has bodkin and ballistics. You don't want that. And Winchester lost a lot of army. He lost a lot of camels, and he does have heavy camel in queue. Random event says trapping down the castle is huge. How will Vinch stop helps? He can stop helps. He has the chakrams there, but those chakrams are gonna be melted by cavaliers. And yeah, it's very well pointed by Lue. Those camels don't even have the first armor upgrade. The second castle goes down, and this is looking ugly for Vinch. However, those chakrams were able to snipe a trap, but I'm not sure about this fight. Like, I think Miguel needs to back up, and he does. Those camels don't have defense, but they still have their bonus damage against cav, obviously, and chakrams are still making a good damage, and now those are gonna be elite. And Vinch is getting the first armor upgrade on the camels. Both of their economies are looking great, to be honest. I do like Miguel's position a lot. He's the one putting pressure. I mean, not defending him. Nothing is attacking him, right? But I like the small details. Like look at the castle and that gold just for protection. He is trapping randomly one of Winchester's castles just to get his attention. And yeah. Miguel has the map control. There still are some villagers from Vinch collecting stone here that Miguel didn't find yet. If 2 cavaliers find those, they're dead. They are dead. And yeah, the second armor upgrade for halbs. Miguel already has halbs. He's even getting chemistry for the castle and the TC. I love that. And Paladin. Paladin for 18 cavaliers on the field. And no, 20 now, and 3 more in queue. And yeah, those are just gonna melt chakrams. There still are camels there, but okay, Paladin is in. I would like Miguel to gather all of his army. And yeah, exactly. Like this is what I think Miguel is playing this perfectly. He even got all the upgrades for the castles. Like look at this camels going down to the castles. Okay, that trap will go down, but those camels, most of them were dead, and the remaining ones are low HP. And Miguel is just pushing forward with castles. Winchester cannot fight under those castles with chakrams and camels. And he keeps his army there under the castles, and Winchester can't do anything. The only thing that he could do would be as like adding Shrivamsha, but that would be a third gold unit, and that's not something that he can afford. Yeah, those chakrams would have been gone, but that was a great micro from Vinch. He got a 12 point there, and now I don't think that was a great fight for him. I think Miguel should have went back. Vinch took a great fight there, surrounding him. And yeah, exactly, Louis, great point. He only has 2 castles now that he's producing from. Exactly, see, Miguel's map control is amazing. Miguel has 5 castles. I'm not sure if that counts. Wait, no, 6. Yeah, okay, and this is gonna be the 7th. Like, this is not looking good for Bench. Miguel is playing this amazing. Constantly raiding here, pushing him off resources, forcing Winchester to focus a lot of times, in a lot of places, sorry. Vinch is trying to push back on this side, and he did manage to take out the trap, but yeah. The KD is looking great for Miguel. And even his economy is way better. Miguel has 40 more villagers. Hand Cannoneer is the way to go. And Miguel is going that way. Hand Cannoneer is the way to go for who? Because I'm not sure Hand Cannoneer can do much in this situation. For Miguel, I think he's doing well with his comp for now. I think what he's missing is getting his army together. And can use destroy both camels and chakrams. Agree. But like I said, I still think that what he's doing right now is well as well. It's working. I mean, he just needs to gather his army together. I would like 2 paladins to just randomly be sent into Winchester's base. This is not walled. Like, this cannot be walled. Imagine 3 paladins into this wood line. Yeah. Winchester is trying to push on this side, but Miguel just had the villagers there. Oh, he is going for hand cannoneers. You are right. Where's Miguel's army? Miguel's army is idle. It's idle and it's spread. And I don't like that his paladins are fighting camels and his, well, halbs were here, were fighting chakrams. But now the paladins are there, the hand cannoneers are there. That castle might go down. No, it won't, because chakrams just melt trebs. But now they are. Wait, oh my god! I think Miguel forgot about this army in the middle. If these paladins would be there with the hand cannoneers, and not just, oh, he was just patrolling. Not patrolling, sorry. They were just passing. There's so many chakrams there, and they could all be dead chakrams if all those paladins would just surround them. Um, I think that was an awful fight for Vinch. Not for Vinch, sorry, for Miguel. It was an amazing fight for Vinch. He managed to snipe the traps. He kept the castle alive, and yeah, kept his chakrams. That was amazing. But Miguel is pushing forward with another castle. And yeah, Winchester knows that if he loses this, it's gonna be dead. He probably ran out of gold as well. His only gold access is this. How much is this? Can I do this? Yeah. 1k1 gold in front of his base, and that's it.